Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. Today I wanted to take a look at the new Halloween game announcements. So earlier today, the Future Game Show was doing a broadcast of Gamescom 2025. You can see right here. This is the video streamed 7 hours ago. If you want to go watch this, I'll link it down in the description. And in that, we actually got this clip. I'll let it play out for you guys real quick.
Okay, we've got one more thing to show you before we go.
Yes, what would we be without a one more thing? Spooky season is approaching after all.
Ooh, and this is our final girl. Enjoy.
It's so peak.
A quiet town,
Except for the narrator's
just like
not great
hundreds of
sounding.
other small towns all across America. A town just like yours. But it was here on October 31st, 1963. No motive, no warning, no provocation, just senseless death. I met him 15 years ago. I thought there was hope, that he could be reached. But what I met was not a child. No emotion. Perhaps not even human. 15 years later, he returned home. But what happened that night was only the beginning. It wasn't just a killing spree. It was a reckoning.
Whoa, calm down. He was going to reach it. Come on, we have to go.
No.
You can't stop him. You can't reason with him. You can't kill the boogeyman.
He looks so good. It's not even funny. I love it. Anyways, that's basically where this wraps up, at least for this. And on top of that, they actually introduced this, the website for the actual game. I do want to say they put a lot of work into this, and it's very nice looking UI. So it's much appreciated. As you scroll through, as you can see, like Michael will look at the mouse, and it just looks really clean. And you can scroll down here, and it will go with your scroll. So if I want to go back to see him, I can. From what I've heard, this game is mainly developed by IllFonic, and then Gun is kind of just on the side doing their own thing, which is probably not a bad idea considering Gun has a reputation of fumbling with Texas Chainsaw. I really don't know why they didn't just try and put some more love into that game, but I guess they probably just given up on it so they could work on this, if I had to assume, full time. Down here, they'll talk about, here's Welcome to Haddonfield, and it's kind of just introducing the project and talking about how the team got together, how they're collaborating, and how they really want to make something that matches the source material and lives up to like almost like you're in the movie, is what they were saying. Here they're talking about more of the game development itself and how they really wanted it to, in the game, to feel like Haddonfield, have all those fun vibes. And then they're also talking here about how the single and multiplayer modes will interact. So through reading this, it is revealed that Myers will be playing almost stealthily and stalking, almost setting up ambushes more than anything, and that the victims can fight back. And we also do know a way to escape is to call the cops so far. I just really wanted to bring this out. If anyone's interested, you can always wishlist it. We go over here to Steam. It's releasing 2026. I would assume Halloween of 2026. And the first time ever, fans of the transformative original film will have the option to witness the haunting narrative events surrounding the night he came home. So, we're going to get an actual good single player mode. It seems like they're putting a lot of time into multiplayer. Obviously, they're going to be able to call the cops. My assumption is this is going to be like Virtual Cabin on steroids. It's going to be a lot better. And then also they're talking about adding multiple modes to this, which would be really fun. What's speculated is that there'll be the normal 1v4 ASIM, and then there'll be the like maybe a 1v2, 1v1 or whatever, where it's Michael versus a babysitter, and yet you have to take care of kids, which would be really fun. Or maybe that would also be 1v4, I guess. They could change it up, I don't know. But yeah, since, you know, in the first movie, Michael's stalking a babysitter, I think that'd be really fun. Anyways, I will be making videos on this game and updating you guys, but I just wanted to make a quick little video. I just got home from work and I'm tired, but I did just want to say a couple things about this. Is first of all, there's no Laurie Strode for some reason, which is so stupid. I don't know why they wouldn't have her in here. She's literally the only returning actor that plays that character throughout the entirety of this series. But I don't know. They really need to add her. You know, I understand the Friday 13th didn't have all the counselors, but the one they had, Tommy Jarvis. Wanna know why? Because he's the main character besides the killer. I just think it would be weird, for example, if they made a Nightmare on Elm Street game without Nancy. But this game does look really promising, considering that Elphonic had some decent... I feel like Killer Clowns was decent. I never got the chance to play it. I didn't buy it. But from what I heard, people say, hey, this is a pretty good game. But it just kind of slowly died out a little bit. And then obviously Texas Chainsaw was an amazing game. It was super fun. And Gunn just said, hey, what if I just ruin it? What if I just like completely destroy this for absolutely no good reason? Which I guess a good reason could be they're working on Halloween. But it's like, if you're gonna continue to make these ASIMs, at least continue support for them and updates. I understand it could be expensive, but it's like, dude, you still have dedicated fans who will play these games no matter what. So hopefully, since Elphonic's kind of handling it now, that won't be a problem. Obviously, the Friday 13th servers were up for a while until the lawsuit, which made it more impossible to actually sell the game. But that was like their first game that really hit. So I feel like they're kind of, if their game doesn't like succeed crazy, they're okay with throwing it to the side and going to the next. Which I mean, like, it's understandable, but it's still like, there's so many fans in the horror genre, right? And they're so dedicated to this thing that they love, and taking that away from us is kind of just like, it feels shitty, and it's like almost unreasonable, especially when in that game, I know every counselor had different abilities, but you're charging to pay just to play as them. That is so stupid. And if this game has that, I will complain. But yeah, it was so dumb. I understand that you're adding new stuff, new counselors, but just add cosmetics. Okay, no one wants to have to pay for that. Add emotes or something. I don't know. Even in Friday 13th, you had to buy the Jasons, which is just like, it's kind of like pay to win almost, I'd say. And I don't like that route. And if this game came out and there was different versions of Myers where you had to pay to actually use them, I would say that's bullshit. I would say don't do that. I'm sick of that live service, just absolute crap. No one likes it. Just let everyone have access to the characters, sell cosmetics, whatever. You could even go the route of having Michael just be one character with different cosmetics instead. If you didn't want to do like what in Friday 13th. But obviously, even in Killer Clowns, there was different characters that did different things. So I'd hope that maybe Michael would have some diversity. But who really knows, right? Of course, with with this being set on Halloween night, there's going to be a lot of crazy, cool cosmetic potential for these. And I feel like just that alone should give you enough room to be able to support the game. It's not a free game, by the way, but should be able to support the game, let you unlock the DLC characters for free, and then just sell the cosmetics. You quite literally have next to infinite potential because it takes place on Halloween. Because I wanted to talk about that a little bit. We need Laurie Strode. Probably replace the voice actor for Dr. Loomis. No shade. I understand, but you know, not everything's meant for everybody. Okay, Kane Hodder's a great Jason, but you know, he probably wouldn't be a good Tommy Jarvis. And I would just want to say, I don't think that voice actor is necessarily the voice for. That's just like a small minor gripe, but for like the longevity of this game, we just need Elphonic to lock in. I feel like I trust Elphonic more than I do Gunn, so that's a good sign. But I'd really hope that we don't have to pay for DLC. Anyways, I will be updating you guys on this game. This was kind of just a simple rundown because everyone's already making their videos talking about it. But this is more just sharing my thoughts, and I feel like I might do that more while kind of giving you a little simple look. Thanks for watching. See you guys next time. Finally, I think I've made like 3 outros this video, and just now I'm cutting.